and we are recording gameplay. What is going on, world? Welcome back once again. My name is Zach Novak and this is Zach Novak Plays Games. In today's video, the Vanguard Weekly Nightfall Strike. I went through and soloed 2 of them. It was last week, this week. It actually wasn't too hard. It was slightly challenging last week. This week, if you're a Warlock, it is easy. It is a walk in the park. You chuck on your nothing manacles, go with a scatter grenade, and you are winning. Roll the intros, and I hope you enjoy. Alrighty, so last week was Sepic's Prime, the giant eyeball. Now it actually was pretty challenging, except for the fact that you actually had small arms. Now small arms in itself was seriously handy. Without small arms, I honestly think this probably would have been, I don't know, impossible, not impossible, but it would have been slightly harder, a lot harder actually, than what it was standard. However, I went through and I was using this beastly dead orbit scout rifle. I love it. I was also using the Telesto because, well, everybody loves the Telesto. I also happen to have my silver dread on, which that in itself was pretty handy. However, using primary was really the way to go. Now during this strike, there was quite a few times where I did get close to dying. I did die, I think, once, and that was actually at the start by one of those auto turrets, the Seaver auto turrets. Horrible, I hate them, they are crappy. But during this Nightfall, I did actually realize something. The Warlock in itself, it is so far one of the only classes I can officially say is able to solo things without a worry. Now if you are a Sunsinger, if you are a Void Walker, even if you are using Stormcaller, I mean there is just something about it where Warlocks in themselves have this innate ability to stay alive, which I myself seriously love. This was definitely one of those more challenging Nightfall strikes, whatever you want to call it. It was a Nightfall. It was one of those things where I had in my mind I would be able to go through and complete it with really complete ease. Going through with a fire team, it is a walk in the park. You don't have to worry about really anything. However, going through solo, yeah, these are the cannons you have to get to bring down the shield. Those actual captains that you have to kill to get the cannons to bring down the shield. They are horrible. They do a lot of damage. If you can actually get yourself in a mindset where you're moving quicker than the actual enemies, you're gonna kind of stay ahead of them. If you can figure out where they spawn from, if you're someone like me who just plays Destiny all day, you kind of do know the spawn areas, even though there is 4 different spawn areas in this actual Nightfall strike type thing. They are kind of easy to figure out after a while. However, I myself was finding quite a bit of difficulty in killing captains, especially from that little doorway area that I was hiding in. However, I did manage to go through and defeat this giant eyeball bastard. As you can see, he is dead. And there is the kill. So that was pretty sweet. Let me just go around and collect my loot as I usually do. I don't actually know if I get a skeleton key from this. Nope, I don't. No skeleton key. Oh well. That kind of does suck, but I ended up completing the 2 bounties. One of the bounties being the Nightfall bounty to get Icebreaker. So, did I actually get Icebreaker in this? Let me know in the comment section before this video actually gets to it. Here is my drops that I did happen to get from last week. I got a pair of boots. That's pretty cool. That's some infusion fuel at 400. Not too bad. They are dead orbit, which I do like. But let us see, can I actually get, no way. Okay, whatever it was, it actually went to the postmaster. Let's just go to the postmaster quickly and see what it was. What do we actually get? Robot, beautiful lady, give me, no. We got an LDR, that's actually not too bad. What does that have? That's got, that's not bad, short gaze, life support. Outlaw, that's actually okay, not too bad. Well, let's get on to the next Nightfall. Now, this week's Nightfall being Omnigul. Omnigul is horrible, but if you are a Warlock, if you have Telesto, if you have nothing manacles, if you have scatter grenades on, I couldn't remember the name of it for a second. If you have scatter grenades on, you are cheering because this is seriously easy. I was throwing scatter grenades right at my feet, taking damage from them as well as actually getting my health back. There was that many Thrall, that many Elixir fallen. Yeah, it was one of those things. I myself was just blown away by how easy it was using discipline and yeah, nothing manacles, just pure discipline. I didn't actually worry about my intellect or strength. They were both fairly low. I'm pretty sure my discipline was like 380 or something. Pointless, but still, I love that. That is freaking amazing. This strike in itself, it was so freaking easy. If you are a Warlock, you have time to actually go through and complete this Nightfall before the reset happens, which I myself do have to say is one of those things that yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to, because I think next week, possibly, not 100% sure, but it might be Valis to Arg. If it is, I'll be very happy with that. Not too sure who it actually is going to be, but I'm babbling. Let us get into Omnigul. We enter Omnigul's area, as we can see, and there is a bunch of shitty people. I mean, there is a bunch. You used to be able to run past these guys, however, I've noticed now Omnigul doesn't actually spawn unless you've killed everyone. So just keep that in mind if you are like worrying about your timer. As you can see, mine is 17 minutes something. That yeah, could actually be a little bit better. I was hoping I'd be in Omnigul's room with maybe 20 seconds. As you can see, I did die, so it wastes even more time. But let's get into the fight with Omnigul. Actually, look at all that heavy. That was really awesome. Anyway, let's get into a fight with Omnigul. So, if you want me to actually walk you through the strats that I did find, well, it's pretty simple. Throw your scatter grenades up on that mid platform. Use a super Omnigul if you've got it. She will despawn. There'll be a bunch of Thrall. Keep using your grenades. Use your scatter grenades as quick as possible. Keep throwing them, keep throwing them, keep throwing them. Eventually the Thrall are gone. Throw the grenades down the bottom where the Acolytes are until the Acolytes are gone. Then you can take out the Ogres with either Telesto or your actual scatter grenades themselves. Then Omnigul will respawn. Once Omnigul respawns, just blast the fuck out of her with everything you've got. As you can see, I am using Telesto and my grenades, and it is doing magical damage. Something I didn't actually notice, which was kind of crazy, is when I started throwing my grenades down here, she died. And I don't actually think I had thrown another grenade. But anyway, I'm not actually upset about that. That was pretty cool, pretty freaking awesome, if I do have to say so myself. I really liked that strike. It was so much fun. I am thinking about running it again. If anyone actually does watch this and you want to run the Nightfall, let me know. I'll jump onto another character, possibly my Titan or Hunter, and see what happens. Hopefully I don't actually get loot like this during those runs. But yeah, Titan and Hunter to go that I actually have. This was another Nightfall bounty. This is the one that I got for this. A crappy shotgun. I honestly have to say the Bad Council 4 is not something I wanted. It was not the Icebreaker. Kinda sucks really badly. However, I did actually get a bunch of different things. Now, first off, I did want to put this in here quickly because everyone was doing videos about it. I didn't really care so much because I was just like, that's cool. It's a fortune cookie type thing. Everyone's like, it
could be leaking to Destiny 2. Yeah.
Yes, but most likely no. It is just Bungie's way of saying, here is a celebrationary token of this actual commemoration event. It is like Happy New Year, Chinese New Year, whatever you want to call it. It's a paper fortune. As you can see, mine says something about the Crucible and all that. That doesn't happen. My KD is 1.0, I think, probably now. But anyway, let us see what we can actually get from Ikora Ray. Hopefully it's something good. Now, give me, please, I'm going to get some weapons because I want some weapons. Give me a good LDR, a very good LDR with perfect, that's not an LDR, that's a ghost. Let's go to the Postmaster. What did I actually get at the Postmaster? Well, first off, that ghost is 390. But yeah, we get the disassembly required. I actually like this thing. It's got a good quote. That's why I'm going to keep it. It's actually got some pretty good rolls and stats by itself. So I'm actually keeping that. That is pretty freaking cool. We also have something that I did happen to get from the good old Alaraka Jakawa. I can't remember his name, can't say it. Arak Ja'al, that's his name. Anyway, I got this beastly Worlds to Come 001. It's not the greatest, but yeah. I also happen to get a level up with my hunter for the future war cult. I ended up getting myself a cool looking cape and a beastly beast of a waltz. Honestly, this thing is really spicy. I love it. It's beastly, it's hype. I've actually got that at 400 now. I'm using that constantly in Crucible. This cape is kind of cool. Probably not going to wear it, but yeah. Astro Lord. Sounds cool. I like it. But this is Zach Novak. This has been a long video of a bunch of loot, the Nightfall solos and stuff like that, giving you guys a kind of bit of a strategy if you really need a strategy, unless you've already run it. Oh well, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, click that like button down below, do all that good stuff, and I'll be cheering like Kieran if he was Ed Sheeran. Share this video around because it seriously does help out the channel. It helps me out and it helps you guys out. You're able to see more of my content more often, and yeah, in better quality. So do all that good stuff, and I will see you guys in the next video. Until next time, this is Zach Novak signing off. Peace out.